Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and to another what I eat in a day. I think this is actually going to be quite a quick one because I'm so hectic today. It's Monday the 26th of September, it's my non-work day and it's just full. So it's currently 12:30 in the afternoon, so the morning's just whizzed by. Basically I had to wash my hair when I got up this morning because I'm having a haircut this afternoon. I always like it to be like just newly washed before I go. And so yeah, I got up, washed my hair, did a few jobs in the house, did the school run. Then I had to dash home because we had a guy coming at 9 o'clock to fit a new blind in our bathroom. And he's a really nice guy and we end up chatting to him for ages. So that actually takes quite a while for him to do that. Then I had to go to Aldi and do all of our food shopping for the week. It was actually really easy. It was quiet and it is the ideal time to go, but I really wanted to do it on Sunday because, you know, it just takes up so much time in a day that Sunday would have been better. But, well, the weekend was just a nightmare because of work. So basically, I unexpectedly ended up working all through the night on Saturday. So I had been up all day, obviously, because I wasn't planning to work. I did some hours at work on Saturday morning. But then I got a call just after I went to bed at 11 o'clock at night and I ended up having to work right through till 7 in the morning. So needless to say, Sunday I was exhausted and yeah, I had the shakes and I didn't feel like I could drive. Well, it wouldn't have been very sensible at all. I'd been up for 24 hours, but I did get a couple of hours sleep at 7 when I finished. And my husband very kindly let me have, I think I slept for 3 hours, but I still felt terrible when I got up. So yeah, I didn't do the Aldi shop. We went for a walk in the afternoon by the sea, which was lovely and it really did make me feel better. But I could not face cooking from scratch, but I wanted to not go too far off track. So we didn't have any bread. We needed some milk. We only had a little bit of milk. So we popped into Marks and Spencer's food hall, which is on the way home. It's a small supermarket and we went there because it's open till 4:30 and it was really late in the day. So we stopped there, got some bread, milk, and then we got a ready-made lasagna from there. So I think it was £6. It's a really big one. And I had a small portion of that with loads of salad. So I basically filled my plate with salad, so I couldn't really fit the lasagna on it. So, but it was really good and it just saved me. I was just so exhausted last night. I can't even explain it. And obviously I had to put the kids to bed, do their reading books and do their spellings and all sorts of things with them. So, and bath time. So my husband did bath time with them while I was cooking dinner. But yeah, so basically that was a big ramble, but that was kind of the reasons for that. And then, so today I've been to Aldi, done the food shop, filmed that. It's now 1:25. I've got to be at the hairdressers at 1 o'clock. So I need to leave literally now and to have a haircut. And then by the time I get out of there, I'll have to go straight to school and collect the kids. But yeah, so for breakfast this morning, it was virtually non-existent. I got home from school run and I just grabbed a banana, actually really filled me up. And yeah, it was the quickest thing to have before the guy got here to fit the blind. So I had a banana, made a coffee, and then I've literally just had lunch. So for lunch, I've got no time. I'm really in a hurry. So I'm going to have a slice of this M&S medium wholemeal super soft loaf. So this is, I've scanned it, and one slice of this is a healthy extra B. So I'm going to have one slice of that with a tin of Heinz hoops on top because I'm in such a hurry and I really fancy some of these actually. So this can is 205 grams and it's half a tin for the can. So that's my healthy extra B and some hoops for lunch. So look at this for lunch. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that, does it? And if you want to jazz it up even more, grate on some of your healthy extra A allowance of cheese and that will just, well, I mean, that just elevates it to a whole new level, doesn't it? So spaghetti hoops on toast, healthy extra B and half a sin. And then I'm also going to have this Brooklyn Light Greek style coconut and vanilla yogurt. It's 1 sin for the pot. This is from Aldi. So that'll be my pudding. So that's 1.5 sins and that is going to be my lunch today. So yeah, I find that when I'm really busy like this, I don't think about eating. So it's actually really good for my weight loss, but it's also, I feel a bit like I actually need to slow down a little bit at the moment. I feel like life is good when it's busy, but I feel that it's too busy at the moment, and I'm generally not having a huge amount of time to do anything really. Anything for myself anyway. But yeah, that's just life, isn't it? So that's where I'm at. I'm now going to go and get my hair cut. It is an absolute state. It's not been cut since May. I don't really generally think about having my hair done, to be honest. It's a very much a last thought, but it is definitely time to sort the split ends out and have a really good chop and a thin out. So yeah, I'm going to go and have a pamper because I feel like I need it. And yeah, I'll catch in with you again when I get home. So I've decided to take a coffee with me for my hair appointment. So I've just made a decaf. I've used the Nescafe Zero decaf. I've added a tiny splash of this Skinny Syrup's vanilla caramel cream. To be honest, this isn't my favourite flavour. It tastes so artificial that I can only use literally the tiniest drop. But anyway, I've put a little bit of that in with some whole milk out of my Healthy Extra A allowance. I could have 200 mils of that per A choice. I got this lovely cup by the brand called Smash. I got it from Sainsbury's. It was reduced in the sale. Got it the other week, so they might still have some if you're after one. I think it was about £3 or something. But you do have to be careful that you don't fill it up too much, otherwise it all squirts out the top when you put the lid on. But yeah, it's my new cup purchase. So I'm going to take this with me, and yeah, I'll catch you again when I'm home. So I'm back. I've had my locks chopped and I'm really pleased with it. She is so lovely. She's a really long-term friend of mine. She's done my hair forever, but I go to her house and it's just really nice. There was me, straighten up the camera, there was me saying I don't get any time for myself, and I've just had an hour sitting there just having my hair done. It was absolute bliss. So yeah, I had my locks chopped and thinned out, and it just feels new, you know? So I just want to take a couple of moments here just to mention a company called Maxzzz. They specialise in sleep products, and they very kindly gifted me 2 of their bamboo pillows to try out. I've had them for a couple of weeks now, and I didn't want to mention them on here until I had really tried them out and given them a couple of weeks. They are pillows with a bamboo cover, and that cover just makes them super, super soft. I would say that they are kind of like a soft to medium support, so certainly not firm, but very, very comfortable. They're advertised as breathable, skin-friendly, hypoallergenic, antibacterial, and guaranteed for 5 years. They are machine washable, which is obviously very important. And yeah, I just find that sleep is something that I'm trying to focus on, because part of my sort of health transformation, I guess, is about a holistic approach to my health, not just what I'm eating, but sleep is definitely part of that. And it's something that actually in recent weeks, well, recent months really, since the summer, I've been really struggling with. My children have started waking up during the night again, and yeah, I find myself having a lot of days now where I'm really quite sleep deprived. So I find that having really cozy, comfy, soft bedding is actually really important. It just gives that feeling of comfort, doesn't it, when you are feeling really, really tired. And I actually find that quite often in the evenings I'll have a bath or a shower, and then I'll just go and chill out in bed and watch TV for the evening. And yeah, having these comfortable pillows has made a real difference. So yeah, if you're in the market for new pillows, go and check them out. I will leave all their details in the description box below. They have very kindly given me a discount code. So if you pop the code LJ30 into the checkout, you will get 30% off site-wide until the 5th of October 2022. So I just want to say a big thank you to Maxzzz for gifting me these pillows. And yeah, let's carry on with the video. So we're just home from school run, and I've got the Snacker Jacks. So I'm going to have one of these chocolate chip flavour Snacker Jacks. These are 3 sins for 1 cake, although they are quite chunky. And I'm going to have a easy peeler. I might even have 2. And I've made a Tassimo decaf Americano, and I've just added some milk from my Healthy Extra A choice into that. So yeah, that's going to be my after school snacks. Okay, so I'm just going to start getting dinner ready. What I've been doing is just getting out a little selection of the fruit and the veg that we've got in, and just I can't really explain it, but it essentially just like motivates us, and we fill our plates with a good amount of the veg. And yeah, we just, I don't know, it's just trying to get our whole family eating that little bit healthier. And then I've got these skinny beef meatballs from Aldi. They are half a sin for 3 meatballs. So I'm going to pop those in the oven because I've got the oven on anyway, and I'm going to roast this cauliflower in the oven as well. And then I'm going to do a little pudding for my kids. There's some raspberries, some blueberries. The fruit and veg is kept so well from Aldi. This is still the box from last week. I haven't even opened this week's yet. Some cotton candy grapes. I might have as a little snack while I'm making dinner. I might have a few of these. Some strawberries. Yeah, just do like a little pudding bowl for the kids. And so I will show you how I'm making dinner as I go. Here I've just got my cauliflower. I've just broken it up into florets and then just sprayed it with fry light, and that will go in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. So in this pan I've got a red onion and an orange pepper, which I'm just sauteing off with a little tiny splodge of this chopped chilli, which I got a really long time ago from Aldi. And yeah, I'm just going to let that cook away. And then I've added some frozen peas. Then a tin of chopped tomatoes. I have just added the chunky chopped tomatoes from Aldi and some water from the kettle. It's still warm from when we boiled it for the coffees after school. And I'll just add some water just to make that go a little bit further. And then to season, I have tipped in a sprinkle of these garlic granules, a sprinkle of this smoked chili and smoked paprika seasoning. This is half a sin for a teaspoon, I think, but it's only a tiny sprinkle in there, and some oregano. And yeah, so I'm just going to stir that through and let it simmer away. So that's the meatballs just out of the oven. They've been in for about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to transfer those to the sauce now and just let them finish off in the sauce. So while dinner has been cooking, I've also made the fruit bowls for the kids. My oldest has strawberries and raspberries, and my little one has everything. He has strawberries, raspberries, blueberries and grapes in there. And I've also chopped up a salad. I'm going to have it for lunch tomorrow. I've got a yellow pepper, some plum tomato, some cucumber and some red onion in there. So that will just go in the fridge and then that'll be ready to go when I need it tomorrow. So this is my cauliflower just out of the oven. I've got my veggies, some spaghetti in there. And this is dinner all plated up. So I've got cauliflower, tender stem broccoli, a little bit of normal broccoli, some carrots. Yes, there are some sprouts under there. My husband would eat sprouts for breakfast if he could. So I've just got 1, 2. Some meatballs. We've all got 4 meatballs. I'm still counting half a sin for those, because I honestly don't think I could sin just 1 meatball, half a sin for 3. The speedy sauce on top and a tiny bit of spaghetti. Everyone else has obviously got more spaghetti. But just to keep my calories down, I have bulked up more on the speedy veg and less on the pasta. So it's after dinner now, and I'm going to have 1 bottle of Yakult for 2 sins. Oh wow, it feels cold now. You can really tell autumn is here. So yeah, I've just done my skincare and I've popped on a hoodie. I love this hoodie and it's so cozy. So yeah, it's perfect for the cold weather. So dinner was amazing. I really love those meatballs. I know they are probably more expensive than if you bought mince and made your own, but the flavour is so good, and my 5-year-old loves them. My 7-year-old's a tricky eater. He never really eats the same meals as us. But yeah, if I can feed myself, my husband and my 5-year-old with the same meal, it's fantastic. So had dinner and my Yakult. I am up to 7 sins now for the day. I really fancied an ice lolly after dinner. So my kids had one of those cherry cola spiral lollies from Aldi. They are huge. They are so big and they're only 2 sins. And I've actually stopped drinking Coke. I really had an addiction. I say addiction. I pretty much had 1 can a day of like Pepsi Max or Coke Zero or something. And I've actually stopped it now. I've been off it for about 3 weeks, I think. And basically, I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's causing my heart palpitations. And I can't work it out because obviously having lost loads of weight, in my head, I was thinking it would resolve the problem and it hasn't. And I have been prescribed beta blockers, but at the moment I'm not taking them because I really want to try and work out what's causing them first and foremost. And I've got a feeling it's caffeine. So yeah, I've taken myself down to 1 caffeinated coffee a day and everything else is decaf, and I've cut out the Coke, Pepsi Max altogether. I'm occasionally getting a bottle of diet lemonade, and I'm drinking diet tonic water with my non-alcoholic gin. So yeah, anyway, I've gone on a ramble. So the kids had one of those cherry cola lollies, and I really fancied one, and I thought, well, my husband is doing bedtime tonight, so when I finish doing my youngest's reading books and spellings, I will come downstairs, put the telly on, and have a cherry cola lolly. But now I've come downstairs and it's freezing, so cold, and it's pitch dark outside, and the last thing I fancy is an ice lolly. So basically, that was a long rambly way of me saying I'm not having an ice lolly, but I'm not actually going to have anything. Now, this is quite a big tip. I really do believe this is helping me. So I stop eating basically after my evening meal now. So I'm not saying do this every day, because I don't do it every day. Very occasionally, I'll have some sweets and bits with my kids when we're watching like Saturday night TV. But it actually doesn't feel right now eating after dinner, because I've been doing it for so long. I reckon I've been doing it really since about June. I was reading about how good it is to just let your body have a really good fast overnight. I found that it really helps if I start my fast after dinner, and then I get a naturally long fast without having to wait half a day to start eating, if that makes sense. So I generally finish eating about 6 o'clock every day, because we always have our evening meal early because it just suits our family. And if I really want to have a sweet treat or a sin or something after dinner, I'll generally have it after my meal, and then I can just let my food digest. So at about 8:30, 9 o'clock time, I'll have a cup of decaf tea. I have the bedtime brew from Yorkshire Tea, and because that's decaffeinated and it's just got a really nice warm herbal autumnal flavour. And yeah, I just find even if you're having like a bowl of fruit and yogurt, it's just so easy to just take in more calories than really you need. And I know that people find it unnatural to sit in front of the TV at night and not eat, but I actually find it unnatural now to sit and eat. I feel like if I ignore the desire, if I've got a desire to eat something when I'm watching the telly, if I ignore it and watch something I'm really enjoying, it goes away. And then I realise it's like 9, 9:30, and I definitely don't need to eat. It's just the weirdest thing, but I really do think it helps with the weight loss. So I do definitely recommend giving that a go. It's working for me anyway. So it was nothing fancy today. It was just what got me through the day. A really, really hectic day, but on track. So yeah, finishing today on 7 sins, and I'm happy with that. So thank you so much as always for watching. I will be back with a weigh-in update on Saturday morning. Fingers crossed I can get a good couple of pounds off. I'm really hopeful this week, so hopefully I can do it. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.